Good evening. It is February 9th. The new moon has already happened in Aquarius, but I wanted to offer earlier today, still great portal for sowing your seeds of intention. I wanted to offer this dance, just a little dance practice, not even a sequence, it's just a movement, as a way of sowing seeds of intention, specifically for belonging. Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian, also the sign of the rebel. It has a lot to do with humanitarian causes. Usually it's rebelling in coherence with causes that further the collective to live more united and in greater love and acceptance. So Aquarius values each individual on Earth for their uniqueness and knows that their individuality is what makes, brings more flavor to the world and excitement and delights in all of these things. So there's also a bit of wounding with the archetype or sign of Aquarius, as there can Aquarius can seem very aloof as it's afraid of rejection. Yeah. So with this humanitarian energy around us right now in this Aquarius season, I really wanted to offer this movement as a means of belonging. So we're going to work with the hips. So that has to do with your root chakra and belonging. And this anahata sequence here, practice, movement, our arms are extensions of the anahata chakra, and our hands connect us with others. Again, an extension of anahata, the heart chakra. Yeah, so here we go. Here's the movement, the core movement that we're going to be working with. Again, tailbone down, chest bright, eyes bright. I pull the neck back in alignment. We can go deeper into this another time. I'm going to try to keep this short though. And, all right, so unlock the elbows. We're considering this an unlocking of energy. The wrists, and then the knuckles. And then the hands out. And when these hands go out, I imagine them connecting with others throughout the world. I'm beaming out these rays of light and love through my palms. And I'm holding hands with my brethren. And I'm calling in those of like energies, calling in my soul family. I'm so fortunate to have found so many of them. Community is so critical to us here on Earth. Always, in any realm. Elbows, wrists, hands. Okay, so that's the basic movement. You can just keep doing that to take it deeper with the Muladhara chakra and opening with that belonging. You can add some hip work. The way I first started it is these, I don't know what they're called, but I like to do this. And it's just, I'm popping my hip to the side. Are both knees bent? Both knees are a little bit bent, and as I throw my hip to this side, there's a little bit of a glute squeeze. And my right knee is now more bent than the left. The left is not perfectly straight, and then I throw it to the left side. That left knee bends a little bit, and there's a glute squeeze. So with this, I think of this as casting out any lies of like, you don't belong, abandonment, wounding, etc., whatever the story may be. You don't even have to think about it, because the movement will activate. And then add the arms. Not too technical, I don't even have music going. You want to do the arms faster or slower with this movement. I do feel like this isn't a hip slide. It's more of like a little bit of a pop, right? Because I notice my pelvis is tilting. It's not just a, right? There's a bit of an angry like pop coming from that glute squeeze. So that's worth noting. Versus hip slides, like your tailbone your chest stays still, and then the hip just, so there is that difference. All right, so there's that one that you can work with. Another one, this is a good one. And you might want to just stay here for a minute with it, but it's a small circle. So just gonna, I'm personally starting on my right side. Swing that hip out. I'm just doing it very small. To the back, to the left, to the front. I'm already adding in the arms. And it's into this casting your circle, drawing your protective circle. It's a very, it's a very sumptuously grounding movement. For me, this movement calls upon Mama Earth. That energy is very sacred, very much like I belong. And I'm just doing this very gentle. If you need more of that belonging healing, you can ditch the arm movement for a moment and you're going to swing your hips out to the right, because we're going in a clockwise circle, right? This is what we're affirming. Hips out to the right, to the back. You're going to lean forward a little. Don't worry about how much, like your body will naturally find that counterbalance. Belly to the spine. Arms come into the heart. Well, we'll wait on the arms. Belly to the spine, protect the spine. Swing to the left. You don't necessarily want to feel a stretch, but I do. I like it. Getting into all those nitty-gritty places. A little bit of a butt squeeze here. It's not like an exercise. You don't need to you're not doing a bridge. But a little squeeze. And then back to the right. So if you want to take it bigger and just work here with that belonging. Okay, now I'm adding in the arms, obviously. Arms in self-love. Here I am. So you could even do this as your Aquarius. You could go all the way out, but my curtain's here. It is dark right now, but I wanted to offer this video. That's why I'm in my bathroom. Best lighting I have right now. If sound wants to happen, always encourage that. Okay. A lot of wounding around having our voices silenced and our expression. Okay, so there's that. A circle again with this original arm movement. It'd be like this, very subtle, very gentle. I belong. Try and smile. Tune into that beautiful feeling of what it feels like. What does belonging feel like to you? Tune into that energetic frequency and stay with it throughout this meditation and prayer, right? You're setting your new moon intention, or if it's not the new moon, you're setting your intention. You're doing this as a prayer. I'm going to rest in this mudrik seal. Enjoy this sumptuous reverb for a moment. I'm sure there are many more movements that also echo and amplify these same intentions, but right now these have been on my mind all day while I was at my muggle job, and I wanted to make sure that I offered them up. I pray that whoever is needing this medicine finds it. Love and blessings to you.